hustle on the mission. Grinding for that spot, a brand new pot to piss in. Trying to school my partners, I don't think they pay attention. I'm sticking to my vision, on the road to the riches. Every single day, I'm a hustle on the mission. Trying to get 100 M's, nigga, I ain't kidding. I'm on a mission, 24/7, 365, until I reach the heavens.
Check. All right, welcome back to the Lit House. The Lit House. Get plugged in, you feel me? And keep the light within you shining bright. Fuck that shade, get paid. That's every single motherfucking day. All right. Dividendsapparel.com. Whatever you do, make sure you do it capital and create a positive impact today and later. Them haters, get your paper straight like that. Never forget. Real niggas do what they want to do. Bitch niggas do what they can. Hoe ass niggas gonna talk about it. Fuck niggas gonna hate. Regardless. Promise you that. So do your shit to the motherfucking fullest, nigga. Alright. And as you can see, we're gonna get right into this shit like this. See what the fuck going on with this here.
Yeah, they shut the door in on me.
No, they don't fuck. They got to get that means helicopter.
It's hella close too.
No, the bird right here. Right. I mean, they gonna be weird. They gonna call back and all that weird shit. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, well, there's
Right here.
oh, then he's right here.
Yeah. As soon as we open the door, they gonna talk. They gonna talk about y'all high shit in there. Like, nigga ain't got nothing in here. Put your
They get a warrant. Hey, no, it's not. You open it, they fuck us all up.
good, bro. They're used to that shit. Fuck them. Fuck 12.
Niggas hating, bro.
So right here. It's right here. I mean, they gonna be weird. They gonna call back and all that weird shit. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, well, there's
Right here.
oh, then he's right here.
Yeah. As soon as we open the door, they gonna talk. They talk about your high shit in there. Like, nigga ain't got nothing in here. Put your
They get a warrant. Hey, no, it's not. You open it, they fuck us all up.
good, bro. They're used to that shit. Fuck them. Fuck 12.
Niggas hating, bro. Trying to lock it.
It is like. It's not that.
Yeah.
Don't open it right here. Stop. Right there.
You know, I'm locked. I put it the extra lock on that bitch.
He put his hands up.
For what?
Sorry. Why did he get sorry?
He was arguing with coach.
Huh? Say it. They didn't know them right now. They didn't know AB in the security. That you can see it?
Yeah.
See? There you go. Susie, she always doing something. Always doing
Shut the door. Yeah, they shut the door in on me.
Bro, they don't fuck they got the right now, girl. That means hella.
I ain't tell them shit, nigga. We did it, nigga. Whatever y'all said we did that shit, nigga. Respect God.
Don't touch God.
Yeah. Respect God.
Respect God.
Don't touch God. Fuck God. Fuck God.
I'm serious, bro.
Still. Real, my nigga, for real. I ain't even get to see you. Don't touch God. Fuck God. Fuck God.
I'm serious, bro.
Still. Real, my nigga, for real. I ain't even get to see you.
Pull us out that bitch. They don't put us out that bitch. Whatever y'all say we did, we did that.
We did that shit. Whatever they say we did, we did that shit.
Today though,
Still.
you just undefeated tonight.
Yeah.
Hey, 2-0 today. Undefeated 2-0, man. Dude, bro. Dodging shit. Dodging everything. He was on the rope for a little bit though. Thought it was over with.
I'm like, whatever. If I go to jail, I know she gonna come get me. I ain't tripping. No, because I know that. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I ain't gotta call nobody else. Barry, come get me. I ain't tell them shit, nigga. We did it, nigga. Whatever y'all said we did that shit, nigga. Respect God.
Don't touch God.
Yeah. Respect God.
Respect God.
Don't touch God. Fuck God. Fuck God. He was like, Rope, I'm going to see you.
Well, let's off that bitch.
See it. Real, my nigga, for real. I ain't gonna see you. So this, yeah. Oh, God. I'm saying, see it. Real, my nigga, for real. I ain't gonna see you. Real, my nigga, for real. I ain't gonna see you.
Well, let's off that bitch. They gonna put it on that bitch. Whatever y'all say we did. We did
that shit. Whatever they say we did. We did that shit.
Today though,
Still.
he's undefeated tonight.
Yeah. For real. I ain't gonna see you. Still. Real, my nigga, for real. I ain't gonna see you.
Well, let's off that bitch. They gonna put it on that bitch. Whatever y'all say we did. We did
that shit. Still. Real, my nigga, for real. I ain't gonna see you. Still. Real, my nigga, for real. I ain't gonna see you.
Well, let's off that bitch. They gonna put it on that bitch.
BRB right quick. Chat, respectfully, bro. I don't know what y'all talk about, man. That's that man date. I don't know what y'all talking about. I don't know her. That's his date. Yeah. Let us on BRB right quick. Chat, respectfully, bro. I don't know what y'all talk about, man. That's that man date. I don't know what y'all talking about. I don't know her. That's his date. Yeah. Let us on BRB right quick. Chat, respectfully, bro. I don't know what y'all talk about, man. That's that man date. I don't know what y'all talking about. I don't know her. That's his date.
Hey, his hands up.
They tell him, hey, did he put his hands up?
For what? Why is he outside?
Oh, they took. It's illegal to drive without car insurance in almost every U.S. state. But there's one thing you could try pretty.
All right, open the door. Hey. Yeah, open the door.
For sure.
Somebody without a
Somebody probably swatted us. Yeah.
What? I mean, even if they go up, there's nothing. It's just cameras and shit. What the fuck they gonna see a gym?
Let them come and see. Let them be sitting here.
He's gonna.
It's cool.
got a warrant? You have a warrant?
It's cool. They probably got some. They don't give them no more reason.
They open the door. It's open. They said we gotta come out and breaking the door down. They said, brother, just said it go.
Come on, dog.
He's talking about come out with your hands up. What the fuck? They literally said come out and breaking the door. Go ahead, come on in. Just leave me last, bro. Come on, they scared as fuck. Huh? Yeah, let him in. Let him in. You go last. I need to open that door too. Open that door. Open that door too. Yeah, open all the doors. Everybody take your shirt off so they don't.
Keep the camera.
Fuck it, bro. Y'all can come up. We're not a threat. We're not a threat. Hold on. We're just searching. We probably got swatted. We're not a threat, so don't be. All right, I'm just letting you know. All right, bet.
1 second.
You got don't be violent because we're not a threat. Y'all got your body cameras on? Is your body cameras on? Turn your camera body on though. They don't have a fucking warrant. Your body camera on? Is your body camera on? Y'all not complying. Is your body camera on?
No, it's not. Everybody come out.
How do we know it's on? Now they can't lie to the police. Hey.
One by one.
Well, it's on stream too. And it's on stream.
You go like, we get the first floor. Walk this way. Keep your hands up. That way. 1, go. 1, 2, 3.
Face right on top of your head.
Yeah. I have like another 10.
Bro, this can't be legal, bro. This can't be right. This can't be legal. This can't be accurate. I swear it seems like it's got to be a lawsuit. It got to be a case. I feel like these niggas got to have some type of case, bro. But you know what? It's not their property. So it depends on where the property is. It depends on where the property is. If it's private property, if the motherfuckers who property it was involved with calling the police. But either way, bro, that seems like a violation to me. I wouldn't give a fuck. It has to be a violation of some sort. It's a violation of a constitutional right. It's got to be a violation, bro. It's got to be a violation. If the owner not involved in his private property, but it's probably not his warehouse and some other shit. So I don't know. I just know it ain't their property. They be
yeah. But we got swatted? No. What's going on? All the way out past the tape. Let's go. What are we doing? If we ain't get swatted, can I want to make sure y'all see I don't got nothing. I ain't got nothing on me. They ain't finna mistake no phone, No, what? Like nothing, no gun. I ain't got nothing. I think they take you to jail for them fat cheeks, though. That's why they come in. They called for them fat cheeks. I ain't got nothing on me. Nothing on me. Nothing on me. Where I'm going, though? Yo, bitch. What happened? What are they talking about? Man, come on, bro. They ain't finna shoot me. Nigga, statistic, nigga on the news. Nigga.
Not gonna lie, man. This nigga Dean just showed the fuck out, man. This nigga showed the fuck out, bro. That nigga just showing out for the stream. Like, fuck it, man. Y'all wanna come give me some extra views? Fuck it. This nigga done went. He is from the city. This nigga is from the crib, man. He done went full-fledged Superman draw. He done went Superman draws, man. He had to. I guess he had to put on for the hood, man. He ain't went Superman. He just went COB.
Hey, what it is? I'm here. Yeah, we're good. It don't matter. Hey, BS. What's taking so long?
They're just checking all of us one by one.
They went it, so when we go back inside, clear the spot, make sure they ain't planting none in our shit, because they turned the camera and moved it.
Yeah, there it is now. They just think because there's always like illegal gambling and shit, so that's why they think we're part of it. Why
do y'all move the camera though?
Nah. And I for pick the door open too.
Still. I'm a little bit. I ain't telling shit, nigga. We did it, nigga. Whatever y'all say we did that shit, nigga. Respect that.
don't touch that.
Yeah. Respect that.
Respect that.
Don't touch that. Fuck that.
I'm serious.
Still.
AB can't even look at coach. Police interrupted their little goddamn conversation. AB couldn't even look at coach.
Real, my nigga, real. I ain't even get it.
Them niggas swatted that bitch. Glass Sauce wasn't there when they did that shit. Ah, the nigga's secret deal just got exposed. Let's go ahead and see what's happening with this exposure of this deal. We know they had a deal. We know they're paying that boy $1 million. We know that boy getting paid all the motherfuckers.
This is some despicable behavior from Officer Tatum. See, Tatum has been lying to everyone, right? Anyone with an ear to listen, he's quick to tell you that people have a problem with what he's been doing in his Nolan Wells situation because he's not taking sides, right? Because he's being objective and just telling the truth. No, the problem is people have realized that Tatum has been compromised from day one. And there was really no way to prove it until now. No. What we just discovered is striking. This is bad.
Assumed
friends the way they did. Brandon Tatum is a lightning rod. Why? Black guy who talks conservative politics. Black guy who supports the president. Black guy who is not open to the idea that in Nolan Wells, it's got to be about race. Went to Mississippi, had interviews that definitely shed light on who we're dealing with here and what's going on. So I asked Brandon Tatum to come back to talk about the response to what he learned, what he now knows that he can share with us, and what he believes the state of play is.
The fact that he has convinced so many people that the reason why black folks are against Officer Tatum in this situation is because he's a black conservative who is interviewing the friends and trying to be objective. That's the furthest thing from the truth. When Tatum was interviewing these people, Tatum referred to his side as their side. And he refers to the side that Benjamin Crump and Imama was on as the other side. So Tatum has already came out, right? He's on a side here. But whenever Tatum is asked about, why do you get so much backlash from black folks? The first thing out of his mouth is, I'm a conservative and I'm a truth seeker. No, people look at Tatum and they realize Tatum is compromised, right? As black men, but we know, right? When a brother come around and he starts talking a certain way, he starts moving a certain, man, we know that check done cleared, man. We know. Right, the check for them white folks. Now, which white folks, I don't know, but the check for them white folks done came in. We know how a brother talk when them checks clear, man. It's not about anything other than black folks believing that Tatum is compromised.
Tatum, thank you for joining us again.
My pleasure. Thanks for having me back.
How has the reporting that you did in Mississippi and the interviews that you did, how has it been received?
It depends on what group of people you're referring to. I think that for rational people that, in my opinion, want to know the truth and they're open-minded, I think it was received very well. They got access to information that wasn't privy to the public. Obviously, law enforcement has this information already, but information that people who are interested in finding the truth wanted to hear from these young boys and their account, and they can make their decision from there. It was received very well. People are thankful, very thankful that I took the time to interview these young boys, and they got a little more clarity. When it comes to majority black community, some of the celebrities, D.L. Hughley and others, they absolutely, they think I'm Satan, and they think that I my mama, who's black, just because I decided to interview people who asked me to interview them. And I don't know how people have conflated what I have done in this interview or in this process, but they have. And this is not abnormal. When you're black in America and you don't toe the line of where, quote unquote,
just look at the face of this white man. He just knows it's fucked up when a white man it's fucked up when a white man face is like, is you for real? That's what the man like. This nigga for real? This nigga for real? That's all I see on this white man face. I just see this white man face like, this nigga for real? This nigga really for real?
Unquote, the black community wants you to, then you're deemed an uncle. You somehow people and you somehow working for the white man, which is furthest from the truth, man. I love everybody. I don't care nothing about race. It's pointless to think about race. I treat people based on their character, based on their integrity, based on what they present to me, and that's the end of the story.
Why do you think members of the black, I don't know, what do you want to call it? Celebrity community, whatever it is, black people whose names we know, why do you think that they come at you that way? You think it's about your politics, or do you think that they are worried about something that you're not showing enough concern about in their estimation?
No, a lot of these people are ignorant. They're brainwashed and emotional.
D.L. Hughley has criticized Tatum, by the way, for disparaging the mama, for not being neutral, for being biased, for not asking the right questions. All right. Now, Tatum would even take it a step further. He would even say that black people are upset at him for how he conducted himself when he interviewed the boys, because black folks and black culture teaches them folks, right? They internalize white hatred, so which is why they am giving a voice to white kids, right? Now, he would even say that he knows this because he himself used to folks, which I think is exclusive to Tatum. I don't think the majority of black folks, I don't even think a large percentage of black folks share that in common with Tatum. They just don't. Okay, the majority of black folks have never hated white folks, right? A large percentage of black folks have never hated white folks. That's just an outright lie. Tatum would even go as far to claim, all right. Now, this is where I knew that Tatum has lost his mind. Tatum claimed, right, that those boys was not granted the opportunity to do an interview with any black platforms because the black platforms they would do it. Are you crazy? Do you know how many black platforms will rush to agree to that interview so like they could grill them? The boys ain't sitting down with black creators or with creators who are like pro Nolan Wall's family. The reason why they're not doing it is because they understand it's going to be a grilling, it's going to be an interrogation, and it's not going to be a cakewalk like a Tatum interview. That's why they're not showing up to these platforms, not because there's a lack of offers or like invite, which is just absurd and silly.
Man, this motherfucker know the truth, man. This motherfucker know the truth, bro. Like,
addressing actual things that I said and actual processes that I went through to interview. They do not care about the truth, or many of them would have interviewed me and just asked me what happened and what did I do. None of them, even those who claim to be journalists, did not give an opportunity to the other side for the other side to have a voice. They did not. And the reason why is because they're white. And a lot of them actually white people. And they act like they don't. Listen to their rhetoric. Listen to the things that they've said in the past. They white people internally. And so when a topic comes up like this and there's an opportunity to paint white people with a broad brush, they take advantage of it. And I've seen it over the years. I've seen it growing up. I used to white people when I was growing up. That's just a part of the culture. And unfortunately, it rears its ugly head as soon as one of these incidents happen. And you've seen it time and time again. Go look at the comment section. How does young men who we don't really have any evidence that committed a crime, how do they get painted as criminals? How do they get painted as being responsible for the death of a person that was considered their friend? If the roles were reversed.
The first part of that was a lie flat out of hell, by the way, because I think Trent Out Loud, that good brother, he DM'd Tatum for an interview. Tatum responded back, and Tatum ain't going to sit down with Trent Out Loud yet. So he's claiming, yo, these people are doing videos on me, but they don't want to sit down with me. Trent Out Loud offered to sit down with Tatum. He don't want no parts of it. He don't want to, sorry, I'm not doing it. What? Why? Why would you go ahead and do it? That don't make sense. Why? Because he don't want that smoke. Right? Now, Tatum, if you got internalized hatred for white folks because you are insecure and a bigot, that's you. Don't put that on all black folks. That's not true at all. Truth is, we gave Tatum a hard time in terms of his commentary on his Nolan Wall situation because we understood he was compromised. We just couldn't prove it. But now we can. If you go to every one of Tatum's videos, if you look on your right, there's a bourbon called Verdict. At the very top left, it's sponsored by Verdict. Now, Verdict Bourbon is the key here to discovering how compromised Tatum is. Verdict Bourbon is actually created and owned by Brandon Tatum, which is Officer Tatum. Right? So this is his brand, this is his company, this is his bourbon. So you're probably asking, okay, Flacco, what do a bourbon, what do this drink, what does Officer Tatum owning Verdict have to do with him being compromised? What do him doing bourbon have to do with his commentary on his Nolan Wall situation being compromised? How does this prove that we can't take a word he says seriously? Well, let me go to an interview that we covered yesterday. And this will show you how Tatum is compromised and how Verdict Bourbon plays into this. The attorney for Nolan Well Friends went on a press
Verdict right there
press
in the
and a lot
background.
of other platforms.
Boy, look at this product placement. Look at this product placement. We would have never known any of this shit without Flacco. Let's go ahead and give it up for Flacco, man. We wouldn't have known this shit. We wouldn't have known this shit, man. Look at that product play. I know about product placement. I just ain't know about the product. But when he brought up the pearl, I said, oh shit, look at that. And look at that hat that the other motherfucking lawyer had on. Okay, because I already knew that. Then I looked at it. I said, look at the product placement. Yeah. No cap. That's it right there. That's just like Gatorade being on the table for them motherfucking at the press conference for them in the playoffs and shit. Same thing. Niggas put that Gatorade bottle under the table because they don't fuck with that motherfucking brand. Gatorade ain't paying them. They ain't finna get no motherfucking, you know what I'm saying, publicity off them. Put that bitch under the table. But them, he pointed that bitch out too, boy.
A bourbon would do this drink. Okay, fine. What do a bourbon would do this drink? What does Officer Tatum owning verdict have to do with him being compromised? What do
Never known any of this shit without Flacco. Let's go ahead and give it up to Flacco, man. We wouldn't have known this shit.
Commentary on this Nolan Wall situation being compromised. How does this prove that we can't take a word he says seriously? Well, let me go to an interview that we covered yesterday. And this will show you how Tatum is compromised and how verdict bourbon plays into this. The attorney for Nolan Well Friends went on
Got
verdict
right there in the background.
Other platforms.
Boy, look at this product placement. Look at this product placement. We would have never known any of this shit without Flacco. Let's go ahead and give it up to Flacco, man. We wouldn't have known this shit. Who at? We wouldn't have known this shit, man. Look at that product play. I know about product placement. I just ain't know about the product.
Okay, fine. What do a bourbon? What do this drink? What does also?
That shit wild, man.
It got hundreds and hundreds and thousands of views. Now, who did a lot of them is compromised and how verdict bourbon plays into this. The attorney for Nolan Well Friends went on a press tour recently. Now, this press tour included Nancy Grace, included a lot of other platforms. It got hundreds and hundreds and thousands of views. Now, when the attorneys went on this press tour, there's something that I recognized almost right away that I thought was very concerning, specifically regarding this Nolan Well situation and Officer Tatum. See, when you look in the background of the attorney Tyler Cox, when you look into his background, a lot of you guys have already seen it, but you recognize something very familiar. The item in the background that the red arrow is pointing to, you probably have figured it out by now. That's the verdict bourbon bottle, right? That's the verdict bourbon bottle, right? That's the liquor that's owned by Officer Tatum, right? The attorney has it strategically placed right there when he goes on his press run to give business to Officer Tatum. Now, that was not a coincidence. That was not an accident. This is an attorney that's worth millions of dollars, right? And you could tell this is not no accident because on his right shoulder or left shoulder, I'm not sure, right? But opposite of the bottle, you see a Carl Cox hat. Carl Cox, right, is his firm. So he has a hat for his particular firm to give himself business placed strategically in the video as well, right? So you got a Carl Cox hat where is his firm, and you got the verdict bourbon on his other shoulder. Those are the only two things he got strategically placed when he went on a press tour. Now, I ask you this, people. Can Tatum still be out here giving opinions as an unbiased, neutral party? If the lawyers for the boys is promoting Tatum's verdict bourbon on his press tour, they're doing business. Whether it's directly or indirectly, this is business. And I feel like Tatum should have disclosed this. This is all I needed to know to see how compromised Tatum is. I'm sorry, bruh. Like, I'm sorry, bruh. You cannot show up, do multiple interviews, and pretend like you are this neutral observer who just wants answers, and you're just trying to ask the questions that everybody want to hear. And then the attorney, right, of the boys who you're supposedly to be interviewing, right, who you're supposed to be giving the hard questions to and grilling them to get to the truth, that attorney pops up with your bourbon, your brand, on his press tour, and he's promoting it for you. And we're supposed to sit back and say, that don't matter. You're not compromised. Excuse me, sir. What? What? Yo, this right here to me just proves, in my opinion, Tatum has been a paid agent. Tatum has been COINTELPRO. Tatum was literally sent to try to convince the black community that certain people are not guilty. Who those people are, I don't know. But Tatum was obviously sent, bro. This is no coincidence. Right? Just Bree. Didn't she already do like a breakdown on how Tatum is linked to certain people or like one of the boys' family through the Turning Point connection? And now we're seeing Tatum's bourbon is being promoted by the attorney of one of the boys. I don't want to hear a goddamn thing Tatum has to say about this case. Ever. Not in life, man. But who's going to hold him accountable? That's the question, bro. Even if you're somebody who believes, man, Nolan Walsh accidentally drowned, y'all are out of your minds, y'all are crazy, y'all are conspiracy theorists, who's going to hold Tatum accountable?
Time and time again, go look at the comment section. How does...
Sorry, I'm not doing... What? Lies, hatred, for what stood he was compromised, we just couldn't prove it. But now we can. If you go to every one of Tatum's videos, if you look, prove that on all black folks. That's not true at all. Truth is, we gave Tatum a hard time in terms of his commentary on his Nolan Walsh situation because we understood he was compromised. We just couldn't prove it. But now we can. If you go to every one of Tatum's videos, if you look on your right, there's a bourbon called Verdict. At the very top left, it's sponsored by Verdict. Now, Verdict bourbon is the key here to discovering how compromised Tatum is. Verdict bourbon is actually created and owned by Brandon Tatum, which is Officer Tatum, right? So this is his brand, this is his company, this is his bourbon. So you're probably asking, okay, Flacco, what do a bourbon, what do this drink, what does Officer Tatum owning Verdict have to do with him being compromised? What do him doing bourbon have to do with his commentary on his Nolan Walsh situation being compromised? How does this prove that we can't take a word he says seriously? Well, let me go to an interview that we covered yesterday. And this will show you how Tatum is compromised and how Verdict bourbon plays into this. The attorney for Nolan Walsh friends went every one of Tatum, every compromise, we just couldn't prove it. But now we can. If you go to every one of Tatum's videos, if you look at him doing bourbon have to do with his commentary on his Nolan Walsh situation being compromised. How does compromise do compromise? We just discovering how compromised Tatum is. Verdict bourbon is actually created and owned by Brandon Tatum, which is Officer Tatum. Right? So this is his brand, this is his company, this is his bourbon. So you're probably asking, okay, Flacco, what do a bourbon, what do this drink, what does Officer Tatum owning Verdict have to do with him being compromised? What do him doing bourbon have to do with his commentary on his Nolan and on all black folks? That's not true at all. Truth is, we gave Tatum a hard time in terms of his commentary on his Nolan Walsh situation because we understood he was compromised. We just couldn't prove it. But now we can. We understood he was compromised. We just couldn't prove it. Because we understood he was compromised. We just couldn't prove it. But now we can. If you go to every one of Tatum's videos, because, well, let me go to an interview that we covered yesterday. And this will show you how Tatum is compromised and how Verdict bourbon plays into it. Because we understood he was compromised, we just couldn't prove it. But now we can. If you go to every asking, okay, fine, what do because we understood he was his action, Broner Tatum, which is Officer Tatum. Right, so this is his brand, this is his company, this is his bourbon. So you're probably asking, okay, fine, what, how Tatum is compromised and how Verdict Bourbon plays a position, because we understood his compromise, we just couldn't prove it, but now we can. If you go to every one of Tatum's videos, if you look on your right, there's a bourbon called because we understood he was compromised, we just couldn't prove it, but now we can. If you go to every one of Tatum's videos, if you look on your right, there's a bourbon called Verdict. At the very top left, it's sponsored by Verdict. Now, Verdict Bourbon is the key here to discovering how compromised Tatum is. Verdict Bourbon is actually created and owned by Broner Tatum, which is Officer Tatum. Right, so this is his brand, this is his company, this is his bourbon. So you're probably asking, okay, fine, what do a bourbon, what do this drink, what does Officer Tatum owning Verdict have to do with it being compromised? What do him doing bourbon have to do with his commentary on the Nolan Wall situation being compromised? How does this prove that we can't take a word he says seriously? Well, let me go to an interview that we covered yesterday. And this will show you how Tatum is compromised and how Verdict Bourbon, because we understood he was compromised, we just couldn't prove it, but now we can. If you go to every one of Tatum's videos, if you look on your right, there's a bourbon called Verdict. At the very top left, it's sponsored by Verdict. Now, Verdict Bourbon is the key here to discovering how compromised Tatum is. Verdict Bourbon is actually created and owned by Broner Tatum, which is Officer Tatum. Right, so this is his brand, this is his company, this is his bourbon. So you're probably asking, okay, fine, what do a bourbon, what do this drink, what does Officer Tatum owning Verdict have to do with it being compromised? What do him doing bourbon have to do with his commentary on the Nolan Wall situation being compromised? How does this prove that we can't take a word he says seriously? Well, let me go to an interview that we covered yesterday. And this will show you how Tatum is compromised and how Verdict Bourbon, because on a press tour recently. Now, this press tour included Nancy Grace, included a lot of other platforms. It got hundreds and hundreds of thousands of views. Now, when the attorneys went on this press tour, there's something that I recognized almost right away that I thought was very concerning, specifically regarding this Nolan Wells situation and Officer Tatum. See, when you look in the background of the attorney Tyler Cox, when you look into his background, a lot of you guys have already seen it, but you recognize something very familiar. The item in the background that the red arrow is pointing to, you probably have figured it out by now. That's the Verdict bourbon bottle, right? That's the Verdict bourbon bottle, right? That's the liquor that's owned by Officer Tatum, right? The attorney has it strategically placed right there when he goes on his press run to give business to Officer Tatum. Now, that was not a coincidence. That was not an accident. This is an attorney that's worth millions of dollars, right? And you could tell this is not no accident because on his right shoulder or left shoulder, I'm not sure, right? But opposite of the bottle, you see a Carl Cox hat. Carl Cox, right, is his firm. So he has a hat for his particular firm to give himself business placed strategically in the video as well. Right? So you got a Carl Cox hat, where is his firm, and you got the Verdict bourbon on his other shoulder. Those are the only two things he got strategically placed when he went on a press tour. Now, I ask you this, people. Can Tatum still be out here giving opinions as an unbiased, neutral party? If the lawyers for the boys is promoting Tatum's Verdict bourbon on his press tour. They're doing business, whether it's directly or indirectly.
It's
This
business.
is business.
It's definitely business.
And I feel
It's
like
definitely business.
Tatum should have disclosed this.
Definitely
this is
business.
all I needed to know to see how compromised Tatum is.
Definitely
I'm
business.
sorry, bruh. Like, I'm sorry, bruh. You cannot show up, do multiple interviews, and pretend like you are this neutral observer who just want answers, and you're just trying to ask the questions that everybody want to hear. And then the attorney, right, of the boys who you're supposedly to be interviewing, right, who you're supposed to be giving the hard questions to and grilling them to get to the truth, that attorney pops up with your bourbon, your brand, on his press tour, and he's promoting it for you. And we're supposed to sit back and say, that don't matter. You're not compromised. Excuse me, sir. What? What? Yo, this right here to me just proves, in my opinion, Tatum has been a paid agent. Tatum has been COINTELPRO. Tatum was literally sent to try to convince the black community that certain people are not guilty. Who those people are, I don't know. But Tatum was obviously sent, bruh. This is no coincidence, right? Just Bree didn't she already do like a breakdown on how Tatum is linked to certain people or like one of the boys' family through the Turning Point connection? And now we're seeing Tatum's bourbon is being promoted by the attorney of one of the boys. I don't want to hear a goddamn thing Tatum has to say about this case. Ever. Not in life.
Now when you think about it, though, think about this, though. Think about it. Just think about it. Officer Tatum himself said, he the one said this. He said he hated white people growing up. He said he hated white people. He said it. This is something that he said. He said he hated white people. Now, I don't know about it. I really don't hate nothing. But I do know people that have hated shit. And I know when these people hate shit, they hate that shit so passionately, they would do anything to get over or get back at that motherfucker who they hate or those or whatever they hate. So, in other ways, Brandon Tatum probably could be preying on the ignorance of racist white people by being the token nigga just for profitable gain, not only through views and through YouTube, also through brands. It's borderline genius. It's borderline genius. I can't argue with a hustle, bro. It's borderline genius. If he really hated them folks and he initiated that plan to go through that to profit off of them, and they profit off of them and they troubles, and get extra on the back end off of products that they never even knew that he owned. It's genius. It ain't borderline genius. That shit is fucking. That's some Jay-Z ass business. That's some Jay-Z ass business. Hey, that's like some Jay-Z type shit. No bullshit. My boy doing a reverse Jay-Z. Not only through views and through YouTube, also through brands. To get over or get back at that motherfucker who they hate or those or whatever they hate. So, in other ways, Brandon Tatum probably could be preying on the ignorance of racist white people by being the token nigga just for profitable gain, not only through views and through YouTube, also through brands. Borderline genius. The borderline genius. I can't argue with a hustler. The borderline genius. If he really hated them folks, and he initiated that plan to go through that to get over or get back at that motherfucker who they hate or those or whatever they hate. So in other ways, Brandon Tatum probably could be preying on the ignorance of racist white people by being the token nigga just for profitable gain, not only through views and through YouTube, also through brands. He's borderline genius. The borderline genius. I can't argue with a hustler. The borderline genius. If he really hated them folks, and he initiated that plan to go through it to get over or get back at that motherfucker who they hate or those
Life, man. But who's gonna hold him accountable? That's the question, bro. Even if you're somebody who believes, man, Nolan Wells accidentally drowned, y'all are out of your minds, y'all are crazy, y'all are conspiracy theorists, who's gonna hold Tatum accountable? You don't find it odd? You don't think that this will sway Tatum's opinions at all? Even if you don't believe that Nolan Wells, was killed, and you believe he accidentally drowned, as a fair person who's looking in the mirror as a fair person, you don't think that if somebody is taking your verdict bourbon on a press tour with them, promoting it, doing business with you, you don't think that that may want you not to ask the hard questions? You don't think that might sway your opinion, sway your mind? You don't think if you wanted to go hard that might be, a detractor? You don't think that your verdict bourbon being promoted, doing business with somebody, you don't think that might sway somebody's opinion? Even if you are anti-Nolan Wells family and Benjamin Crump, and you believe we're conspiracy theorists, we're grifters, you don't think that this could sway somebody's opinion? If you say no, then you are just too far gone. I can't begin to understand how anybody could see this and make an excuse for it. This is sickening and disgusting.
Good morning. You going to sleep all day?
5 more. No, people are not mad at Tatum because he's a black man who has certain opinions. No, they're mad at Tatum because he's clearly compromised and he played in our faces. See, if you want to do business with these people, then don't present yourself as the arbitrator of justice, right? Don't show up doing these interviews and then say, wait, why they mad at me? I just asked the right questions. I just asked the question I want to know. We understand after seeing this, business is being done. And you're asking the questions that you're.
Shut up, man. I don't even notice that's crazy. I don't even notice it. I feel stuck though. What I'm doing? Yeah. Papa, so your ass up. I like that. I'm gonna see everything coming loose, man. No matter what I'm at.
I do better combinations. I am the defending champs.
Nigga did a behind the back punch.
What that? Fuck 'em up. I'ma do my stuff. Why you trolling like a bitch? Ain't you tired? Trying to strike a chord and it's probably A minor. They not like us. 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 What that? Fuck 'em up. I'ma do my stuff. Why you trolling like a bitch? Ain't you tired? Trying to strike a chord and it's probably A minor. They not like us. They not like us. They not like us. They not like us.
We done took the whole window out now.
Rappers are literally sleeping.
We done took the whole window out now. Ain't no turning back. Never changed the window before. I'm not even sure if I measured it right, but we gonna try. I'm at Home Depot right now. I gotta find a window that fits my daughter's window because the heat has just been crazy. We need double hung because apparently that's what keeps the heat out and the cool air in. And I think that's her size, 40 by 54. Had to go get me a cart, hope it fit. Barely. And we out, y'all. So this is the window in question. I just lined it up. It looked like it fit. Let's get started. All right, so first thing first, I was watching YouTube, and one thing that everybody agreed on in every single video I watched was this. Y'all see all this stuff I'm taking off? Make sure you be real gentle with it because you're going to have to put it back on. I don't know what inspired me today in 95-degree weather to put a hole in my wall, but here we are. We got it. This actually feels very free. I feel like Rapunzel or something. The male version. We done took the whole window out now. Ain't no turning back. Y'all know I don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah, no turning back. Y'all know I don't know what I'm doing.
All right, so it looks like it fits. I just gotta work it out some type of way. The crevice up here is kind of.
You gotta seal that shit.
I don't know, but it's a good looking window. Got my helper with me. Okay, so I think it didn't fit snug because of this thing right here. So I loosened it up. Take that off. Now we got a perfect frame. Looks like.
Just don't fall out of good.
So we got the window in. Thanks to my little helper. But we gotta fill in these gaps. Don't know how to fill in the gap, but we're gonna figure it out. Now I gotta take these.
Put it back.
Put them back right here. I'm guessing. Like that.
Bump this shit at the top.
Firm, y'all. All right, I got the window stoppers on. The right side, the top. I had to rig the top and the side. Now let's put the rest of the trimming on because I think we might be almost done. It took me to buy my own home to realize I actually like to build. And I say that to say this. Go live, y'all. It don't matter what you got going on. Make time to live because you never know what you might learn about you in the process. And there it is, y'all.
Open that bitch.
My little nephew, too. I gotta cock some spacing. I gotta do some finishing paint.
For sure.
That's the window.
You gotta open that bitch, man. Open that bitch.
We done took the whole window out now.
Man, you supposed to open
Ain't
that
no turning
bitch. That shit ain't done until you open that bitch, man. You gotta open the window. Once you put that bitch in, you gotta open that bitch. Make sure that bitch open and closed right, man. You tripping. But I feel you, my boy. You did it. Shout out to that nigga.
Rappers
Man.
are literally sleeping on the fact that you can take voice.
Open and close that bitch next time for the end of the video, nigga. I don't know what the fuck that shit about. It's over. TikTok just found disturbing information on RIP Nolan Wells. The boat picture appears to be fake. Photoshop.
Clients dream big. Your agency built bigger. Move faster. Go further. Expand. You don't need to.
Now watch. Look at the difference here. Look at that.
Ooh.
He's barely moving.
Background, y'all.
And the entire skyline is different.
The internet is absolutely losing their mind behind the Nancy Grace and the two defamation lawyers that are fighting for the 3 young men associated in the Nolan Wells case. The fake friends of Nolan Wells participated in an interview with the defamation lawyer, and guess what, y'all? Those 2 defamation lawyers just got pressed by Nancy Grace, and the internet is going crazy. Not only that, did y'all know Brandon Tatum is coming for Umar Johnson?
We already talked about the background noise that the audio engineer, our beautiful black sister Jeanette Brantley cleaned up. Sounds very suspicious, Art. It sounds like they may have been in the act of unaliving Nolan Wells when they made the call.
And Brandon Tatum is claiming that he's lying in the interview, and he's saying that this is grounds for a defamation lawsuit. On top of that, the internet is saying, where the hell is Bart? Everybody's looking for Bart now, be as though that he didn't participate in the interview with the 3 young men. Before we get into that, y'all make sure y'all hype this video. Make sure you subscribe and make sure you like so we can get this out there in the algorithm. Check this out, y'all.
Yeah, to you and Tyler. I'm not saying they have lied, and I'm not saying they haven't lied. I don't know. I have no reason to disbelieve your clients.
Hotboxing the crack. I hope y'all know that. And if the nigga smoking crack in the car, y'all in the car, y'all are crack too.
Well, the window's down.
It don't matter. A nigga can't ever smoke no motherfucking crack around me.
Oh yeah, but when you're driving.
Eric, what the fuck, bro? Niggas get DP for smoking crack, bro. Whose car is that?
This is a Turo.
So y'all smoking crack in a Turo in a car that ain't even like on a. So when the nigga rent the car after, the nigga gonna still be cracked out. Whoever rented it, it's just gonna have crack residue.
We were being good friends.
So Eric, why you not saying nothing, nigga?
He's still not saying nothing. He's just got spun.
You need to tell the nigga don't do that because that's not okay and that's not what we represent. Y'all hotboxing the crack. I hope y'all know that. And if a nigga smoking crack in the car, y'all in the car, y'all off crack too.
Well, the window's down.
It don't matter. A nigga can't ever smoke no motherfucking crack around me.
I'm trying to tell you.
Oh yeah, but when you're driving.
Eric.
I'm trying to tell you. Ray J said some real shit. Who the fuck smoking crack? Who the fuck? Nigga say his brother. What? Your brother? I was gonna say he need to whoop his brother ass, but shit, we know Ray J can't fight. And if his brother on crack, his brother probably whoop his ass. His brother probably in the streets for real. I don't know. I was gonna say that nigga brother need his ass whooped. But Ray J can't do it. Ray J ain't whooping nobody. I'm putting my money on Orlando Brown. I'm waiting on this motherfucker to show up. Soon as I could bet some money, I'm betting $500. I bet 500 on Orlando Brown, man. I got 500 on Orlando Breezy, man. Not even bullshitting. Orlando Brown, I'm betting 500 on that boy. I'm betting 500 on that boy. I should play some music and get in my vibe, but fuck that. That's only because I heard the speakers come on. That's the only reason I felt like that. A scary moment. AB claims he wants to go back to the hospital because he gets morphine there. Oh shit, this nigga said morphine. Morphine?
I'm feeling Adrien trying to go back to the hospital. They give me I'm feeling Adrien trying to go back to the hospital. They give me
That's what the real reason he went to the fucking hospital.
what you doing? Really? Real? Damn, bro. Oh my God. I'm dead ass, bro. Like, I fuck with you. Like, real shit. You seen my shit before? Yeah, shit, yes! I'm 14 train. I love it. Hey, appreciate you. What you doing? Really? For real? Damn.
Is they fighting to? No, they fight tomorrow, right? Yeah, that shit tomorrow night. First of all, Ray J is not COB, man. What the fuck they just said? They just said COB. Did he tell him to say COB? I don't think them niggas gonna approve of that shit. Hold on, what? That nigga is not representing COB. Hey, what? Them niggas gonna say something about that shit. Nigga, you said you represent COB in a boxing match against Orlando Brown, and you ain't even really trained for real. You said you represent who? That's not okay. And why he walk out that bitch with them bitches around his neck like he do that shit? He walked out that bitch with them gloves around his neck like he do that shit.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, it's Orlando Iron versus Ray Shea. Against Blue Championship, Live Policies. One-hit reality show veterans, and he is unrivaled. Ladies and gentlemen, here is Big Lex from New York. And we welcome now from Baltimore, Maryland, teenage leader, rapper, and entrepreneur, known as the Eater, Latifah Tasiki Malone. And now the ladies face off for the final time. Again, these two competing tomorrow live on Experience in the main event for the Fatty Championship battle.
Batting championship belt. Batting championship belt, huh? I ain't gonna lie to you. Any bitch named Latifah, I'm picking them to win. If that bitch named Latifah, my money on her. The bitch named Latifah, man. Y'all don't know. If y'all know anything about the history of Queen Latifah, the bitch used to beat up niggas. I ain't betting against no bitch that's got to fight against a bitch named the bitch named Latifah, man. Hey, it ain't too many Latifahs out here, first of all. It ain't too many Latifahs. The bitch named Latifah. All right, that's something to be aware of, man. You feel me? That's something to be aware of. There's some power coming behind that shit. There's some power coming behind that shit, boy. Any bitch named Latifah, that's what my money on. I don't give a damn.
Stop playing with that nigga, man. Stop playing with that shit out, nigga. You ain't in that pussy right now.
Nah, I ain't finna shit on no pussy. I ain't gonna lie.
You up there, you up there shit for some pussy right now. Why you?
Ooh. I take money every day.
That's why you got that bag.
Man, that's prop money.
Hell yeah.
Man, that's prop money.
Hey, quit playing with me.
Man, show me 10,000. Show me 10,000.
Man, what are you talking about? I got a dub in blues right now.
Show me a dub. That ain't a dub. That's
Yeah,
15. That's
my
15.
kid, it's a dub. That's my kid, it's a dub. Nigga, what?
I see it. It's a dub. It's a dub.
Ain't no.
It was the dub, but you went to the mall.
It was dog, but she went to the mall.
You want me to count it?
Let me see the serial number. Let me see the serial number.
Come on, man.
I said, let me see the serial number. These niggas hella fine niggas, man.
You got all of it.
Come on, man. This shit ain't nothing.
You got all of it. Okay.
This shit ain't nothing.
You like stop playing with that nigga, man.
What's your favorite fast food?
Jack in a box.
Hell yeah. What's your go-to from there?
Just Jack in a box.
Oh shit.
Jack in a box. Jack in a box? Yeah. I like how that sound.
Yep. Me too. What's your favorite fast food?
Jack in a box.
Hell yeah. What's your go-to from there?
Just Jack in a box.
Oh shit.
Jack in a box. Jack in a box? Yeah. I like how that sound.
Yep. Are you ready to see your new podcast studio? You're on Celebrity Substitute, where Amazon steps up and celebrity steps in. Ding dong!
You want to sell it? It's not about the future, it's about the past.
Well, that's the past. Whatever I had is my past.
You're 25 years of living, all you're known for is something.
No, that's not true. It's disrespectful. I'm a human being that has a life. I'm not just a person that just grew up on sucking. What are you talking about? No, what you're saying is not much. You're saying not much.
So
what are you good for? What are you good for?
I know how to make money.
How did I survive? How did I get to LA? How am I here? It wasn't sucking, tell you that one. I had to sell drugs. I had to risk my life. What are you talking about?
It's not about the future.
That bitch said I had to sell. She said she wasn't sucking dick. She said she had to sell drugs. And I bet she ain't understand why that nigga started laughing at her ass when she said that. Cause you really making a nigga point, bitch. Really making a nigga point, like for real. She was really finna make the nigga point. She was really finna help the nigga make his point. All right, look at this sissy shit, man. What going on with this? Oh yeah, I forgot about this bag.
Saucy Santana just destroyed his career this week and potentially ruined a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity that he was afforded. Much of his cancellation truly comes from Saucy Santana just lacking self-awareness. Saucy Santana is an openly gay man who makes music primarily for Black women. So not only do you have to understand your demographic, but you also have to understand who you are, your identity, and how people view your community. Whether it's fair or not, people already suspect people from Saucy Santana's community to engage in grooming. I'm not saying they do. As a matter of fact, it's probably not a fact that the majority of people in that community engage in that behavior. However, that's the suspicion and that's the accusation for people from that community. So if you are a man from that community, you got to do everything in your power to make sure you don't do anything to take on that title. And if you make music, right, for Black women who voted at a clip of like 88 or like 90%, right, for the left and against Trump, both elections, you must do everything in your power to probably not align or make people think, even if it's wrong, that you align with Trump, okay, and his administration. unfortunately for Saucy Santana this week, he did damn near everything in his power to make people think that he aligns with Trump and to make people think, right, that he fits the characters that belongs to his community when it comes to grooming. And here's how he did it. And you guys can debate in the comment section on whether or not it's fair or unfair that people assume these things about him. All on IG Live at a pool party, Saucy Santana made an offhanded comment.
Now look, hold on. Because the black community, it's niggas in the community already on Buddy head because of the motherfucking shit when he talk about kids want to fuck him. So it's already niggas upset about this bullshit because he on some sound like some pedophilia ass shit. And now he coming out to basically say he aligns with the alleged pedophile president, the biggest pedophile in the country, or the most powerful. All right. It's niggas in the community already. The black community, because the black community, it's niggas in the community already on Buddy head because motherfucking shit he said when he talk about kids want to fuck him. So it's already niggas upset about this bullshit because he on some sound like some pedophilia ass shit. And now he coming out to basically say he aligns with the alleged pedophile president, the biggest pedophile in the country, or the most powerful. All right.
You guys can debate in the comment section on whether or not it's fair or unfair that people assume these things about him. All on IG Live at a pool party, Saucy Santana made an offhanded comment.
Now look, hold on. Because the black community, it's niggas in the community already on Buddy head because of the motherfucking shit when he talk about kids want to fuck him. So it's already niggas upset about this bullshit because he on some sound like some pedophilia ass shit. And now he coming out to basically say he aligns with the alleged pedophile president, the biggest pedophile in the country, or the most powerful. All right.
You guys can debate in the comment section on whether or not it's fair or unfair that people assume these things about him. All on IG Live at a pool party, Saucy Santana made an offhanded comment.
Now look, hold on. Because Cause I was thinking about that, but
about how men want to be intimate with him, women want to be intimate with him, and kids want to be intimate with him. And when people heard this comment, they lost their mind.
Kids want to.
I don't know why that would come out of anybody's mouth. Now, you could probably be charitable if you want to be. Now, I'm not going to be charitable as others might be, where others might say, hey, Saucy Santana may have been referring to people younger than him. Because let's just say he's 35 years old. He may be referring to 21-year-olds or 22-year-olds at kids.
no, hell no. No, we ain't doing that. That is not what he meant.
Gonna be that charitable. I'm gonna use the definition, right, of what a kid means and say, you shouldn't be thinking, right, that children are trying to be right. Like that just shouldn't even come out of like out of your mouth as a person or as an adult in general. But especially if you're
as a grown ass man,
you know that's a stereotype, and that's what people are gonna put on you, even if you give them no reason to. Yet alone giving them a reason to. Okay. Now, after he said this, it started to go viral. But here's the thing, and here's where he really messed up at, right? Not knowing when to read the room, right? Not being self-aware. Knowing that this video was going viral and people were putting this narrative on him, Saucy Santana made a TikTok. That to me was just a grave mistake, right? This TikTok was with young women, right? And they were singing the song Quiet on the Creek. And while singing the song Quiet on the Creek, right, the dance to Quiet on the Creek is they jump up and down, right? Women jump up and down, so their breasts can go up and down. Like that's like the, that's the dance for the song. Saucy Santana did a video with young women. Now, we don't know how old they were. They look really, really, really young. Okay, I'll be surprised if these young women were over 18. Like, they look really, really, really young. And in this video, they were doing the dance to Quiet on the Creek. And people felt like, well, that's inappropriate, right? Like, we understand the song is like viral on TikTok, and right, and children are doing the dance on TikTok. But for you to be in the video doing it with them after this controversy, that's just like brain dead, right? Like, that's clueless. Like, that's not being self-aware, like, at all. Okay. And people had a lot to say about this on social media, on TikTok, on Facebook, on YouTube. People did think pieces on this situation.
So let's talk about Saucy Santana, okay? I've never liked him. I'm not just saying that. I've never liked Saucy Santana. He says a lot of things. He's an internet troll. But the whole trans thing, he clarified yesterday that he said kids. Like, all the rhetoric of trans, especially the what they call a trans woman, a man who wants to be a woman. The rhetoric that they're all spilling right now is the rhetoric of predators. All of them.
Yeah, Saucy Santana, he really out here fooling. And I know y'all seen that video where he in that pool. I'm not gonna lie, dude going a little too far. Why would he say kids wanna, bro? Why would he say kids wanna do that, bro? Dude is out of his top. I'm not gonna lie. This is literally insane. Talking about some Quiet on the Creek. Like, bro, why is he even thinking about kids in that type of situation? Like, this ain't normal, bro. Like, you already know what's going on in his mouth.
Well, he's not a normal. He's very not normal type of motherfucker, as you can see.
Now that I've heard him say it out loud, to even think about kids saying something like that.
It's a very
like, dude, really
not normal
down a dark route,
motherfucker,
bro.
man.
It's been happening low key, but to say that, and look, that's how you know he don't care. He said it. He knew he was on camera, bro. This is too much.
Watch how the people around you respond to Santana's statement about the kids want to F him because they have access to your kids. So Santana's not going to be around your child. And as diabolical and demonic as his statement is, we're going to use it for good because we're going to use that to look at people around us and how they respond to it and determine who our child is safe with and who they're not okay around. There's no getting around.
First of all, I think motherfuckers should have been doing that. Motherfuckers should have been assessing who's their kids are safe around. I think motherfuckers should have been doing that. It's, like, you know what? This the type of shit niggas think about all the time anyway. And when I hear a woman say shit like this, it makes me think, what other women are late to thinking the shit that they should have been thinking about? Because what the fuck is you talking about? You using a fucking state, bitch. You need to use a lot more than just that. You need to use energy. You need to use common sense, bitch. You need to use the fuck. You need to use psychology. You need to learn body language. You need, bitch. The fuck? That shit should have been. They shouldn't. Yes, this shit is extra way to see motherfuckers or find out how motherfuckers thinking. Yeah, this is extra shit. Yeah, but bitch, this is some shit you should have been on. Man, by the time your kids is about 5, 6, you should know. By the time your kid 3, if you ask me, if you really paying attention to everybody that's around, that's subject to be in proximity of your child. You know what I'm saying? I'm just speaking on the family perspective, not just that doesn't even got nothing to do with the school's perspective, because that shit ain't never, nigga, you never comfortable because your kid around other people's kids and you don't know what the fuck them motherfuckers doing, what they know what I'm saying, what they educating how them kids is being brought up. Because kids are taught hate and all that other shit, bro. Kids learn hate and all that fuck shit, all that puss ass shit, all that evil ass shit. They learn that shit in their house, in their household, bro. And the motherfuckers that don't learn in their house, they learn it from their motherfucking friends that learn it in their household.
His statement that the kids wanted him. That was wrong. So for people trying to make excuses for him, trying to say that it was a slip, just anything to make that statement okay, yeah, get them away from your kids expeditiously. You hear me? Because when children get hurt, it's rarely a stranger. It's usually a friend of the family, a family member, or somebody you trust your kid with. So during these times when everybody's in an uproar about this statement, look at that. Be observant. Use discernment, because that's going to tell you everything you need to know about who your child is safe with and who they are not safe around. So yeah, watch how the people around you respond to Santana's statement about the kids want to F him because they have access to your kids.
Here's what's even crazier. In times like this, if Saucy Santana believed that he misspoke or people are misinterpreting him, what you need is a bunch of people who support you, who can be out here combating the narratives for you, right? Eventually, until, like things like blow over. But right around the time that people is accusing him of being the worst thing any adult can be, I think that is worse than murder. I think any adult doing anything like that with any is worse than murder. And I'm not saying Saucy has ever done anything like that. I'm just saying the accusation. Right when he needed his true fans the most, Saucy Santana managed to isolate and make his true fans mad at him by reposting a White House post where they used his song Quiet on the Creek, right? And it was an ICE commercial where they remixed Quiet on the Creek with Quiet on the Border. And Saucy Santana reposted it to his TikTok, his Twitter, his Instagram. He reposted it everywhere. And when people saw that Saucy Santana reposted, they said, oh, hell no, hell no, hell no. And it's strange to say, but the people who were willing to forgive Saucy Santana for the predatory comments, they drew the line at him possibly being MAGA.
It's so unfortunate that we're watching Saucy Santana.
And that is fucking insane, ain't it? So you draw the line at the nigga being a certain thing this political party says, but you don't draw the line. like I said, I'm gonna just shut the fuck up.
Santana fumbled one of the biggest opportunities that he's ever had. The Quiet on the Creek is a phenomenon, whether we like it or not, all across the internet. So, of course, the only person that could stop all that momentum was Saucy Santana himself. He's currently reposting
I'm gonna
pro-life
just shut the
propaganda.
fuck up after I say you unstable creatures. All right, now I'm gonna shut the
That's
fuck up.
coming straight from the White House's page. None of this is really surprising if you followed Saucy Santana for any length of time. He was anti-Black Lives Matter, anti-vax, a co-signer.
I ain't gonna use other words.
I'll personally never forget the criticism he got for critiquing Beyonce's daughter's hair. With a history like that, I don't think the repost was a mistake. Ignorant people are always going to do ignorant things.
And I'm sorry that Saucy Santana support Trump. And I'm with like everybody having their own opinions on but when it comes to Trump, it's not serious, no shade. Why the hell is you posting Trump using your song like that's like an accomplishment or something? It's one thing to network, but you reposting it like it's like an accomplishment that he used your song. You should not want him using your song. On top of that, and I'm just like on top of that, you're a gay Black man. You Black, but you also gay. Trump do everything in his power to make everything harder for gay people. Black people, yes, but you Black and you gay, so you should hate Trump. That should be your biggest opt. No shade. That's like the worst combination when it comes to Trump, the White House. Like, they're not. That's like the worst combination. I feel like he could have did the same thing that Olivia Rodrigo did when the White House used her song. She took the whole song off TikTok. Like, it's not serious. I'm sorry. You should not be happy that Trump used your sound. Like, I'm so sorry.
In the case of Saucy Santana, why people went even more nuts when he reposted the MAGA in present day was because some old tweets resurfaced of him where essentially he was saying things about, I don't know, like Beyonce kids, they claim, or he was saying things about BLM, and they believe that this is a history and a pattern, and they were willing to forgive him for his past. However, if you're still doing those things in the present, they weren't willing to forgive it.
Say something, some viral, it go viral, you all over the blog. So now people feeling like, you know what I'm saying, not to say that fans are, they're saying like they important.
Yeah.
Like, so they like, oh, I know.
Everyone feel like they got an opinion that's
yeah, and y'all feel like y'all got leverage. Like, people like to think they got you by the balls. Like, oh, you said this, say sorry. Right. We ain't gonna never listen to you on this no more. You can't never come back outside. Like, suck a like, y'all talking about.
People, they try to come at you for old tweets.
Yeah.
Which was crazy. They do that to everybody.
Everybody. And it's like, my thing is, I'm a realistic person. I'm not a fake woke person.
Yeah.
Like, everybody now is like, oh my God, I can't believe you said this in 2011. Bro, if you wasn't famous, if the same people that's finding our old tweets, if they wasn't famous, let's go in your Twitter and see what the f you saying.
Also, what are you doing with your life where you're digging through someone's timeline back to 2011?
You know what they do it? They do it when you're about to reach like some type of accomplishment or something. And that's why I said people now know that I could go dig up a tweet and I could make this go viral and I could have you being the laughing stock or the talk of the whole world right now. Because it's set up to now where like, got you by the balls, like, oh, I can go find his old tweets and he's gonna get canceled and he's gonna have to sit down and apologize.
Right.
Like, they feel like they got some kind of power over you now.
He wasn't apologetic at the time. Those old tweets resurfaced. He essentially says, man, y'all not gonna cancel me for something that I said 10 years ago. F y'all, I'm good off y'all too, if y'all good off of me. So that was the attitude. So this week he sat down with Angela Yee and he responded back to the MAGA claims and he responded back to him reposting the White House and ICE using his song, right? And like he restates that he's not MAGA. He claims that it was an innocent mistake that he didn't mean to do.
Please, be quiet.
For real. But actually, I do want you to clear something up because they was under my video about it. That's how you know we twins for real.
Yeah.
They came under my like, oh, did you know that Santana reposted something with the White House using Quiet on the Creek? And I'm thinking to myself, I know it's Santana. I know he's not mega saucy. They give you just reposted everything. And you probably just slipped and reposted.
But I saw you online when you found out. So it was kind of a surprise when you were like, oh, the white somebody
The comments is the one who told me.
Yeah. You found out online, so it was a shock.
The White House, and later on I found out, I think that maybe the White House like rage baits people or something, because one of them I found out that Sabrina cussed them out, Ariana Grande. So I'm just like, they're like, the White House, the White House. I'm like, the White House.
Right. Because the White House is supposed to be a different standard than what it is now.
Yeah.
So normally you think the White House.
I'm not gonna lie, for me, Obama used to stay there. Yeah. That's Obama. You know, Obama. They know.
Yeah, I'm not buying that Saucy didn't know that ICE was a Trump administration or that this was done under Trump administration. I'm not buying that Saucy still thought that the repost came from Team Obama. I'm not like, yeah, that's what I'm not buying, bro. All right. Now, I'm not saying that Saucy did it because he's MAGA, right? He could have very well made a mistake. I'm not buying that he did it or he endorsed it because he thought it was Obama giving him credit. Like, that's absurd.
Yeah, they using my song. So I go, all I see is somebody riding on a dirt bike and they say, shh, right. I said, woo, man, what? What? Yeah, I love rich girl. So I posted. Quick, this is in real time. That's one thing I do love about the live stream. Don't act like y'all went there. Yeah. This in real time. Trey called me, he like, bruh, that thing you posted with the White House, you know. I was like, oh, I saw that's a bad thing.
Yeah, you didn't know.
Like, yeah, I was like, oh, my bad. And I apologize. My bad. I said, my bad.
I think that like people think if you even, we're American, right? So the flag, people act like the flag is for MAGA and not for everybody. Like the White House is supposed to be a symbol of leadership, but it's turned into something else.
They think about there right now.
Right. Yeah. I'm thinking, just think about just coming from where I come from, and I didn't grow up poor or nothing, but just being like a black gay boy fighting 10 times as hard to get these hits.
Like, if I was a girl, my music would be way bigger.
Right, no shame.
But we're gonna be quiet on the creek about that.
Yeah.
So it's like, I'm just excited. I'm excited that I got this new hit song that's reaching, and then the White House ain't never posted.
Yeah.
I'm just excited. Once I found out that it said quiet on the border, and
wait, what?
I didn't know that. I found out. Did y'all know that?
I didn't know that. I'm
It was basically, it was an ice thing.
Wow.
It was
I didn't even realize because they posted.
And I fumble one of the biggest opportunities that he's ever had. Quite honestly, it's a phenomenon whether we like it or not, all across the internet. So of course, the only person that could stop all that momentum was Saucy Santana himself. He's currently reposting pro-life. So coming straight from the White House's stage, none of this is really surprising if you follow Saucy Santana for like the time. He was anti-Black Lives Matter, anti-vax, a COVID denier.
I know you go to work. Hell no. And it's great to say, but the people who were willing to forgive Saucy Santana for hell no. And it's great to say, but the people who were willing to forgive Saucy Santana for the predatory comments, they drew the line at him possibly being bad guy.
It's so unfortunate that we're watching Saucy Santana.
To Drake too. Well, I said,
and so I found out later. I'm like, oh, okay, this is a rage bait thing.
Yeah. I only thought you were live and you were excited
I
about
posted
it.
it. So Trey called me, was like, oh, that's what's it. I'm like, wait, what? I'm like, oh, absolutely not. I'm like, I'm saying, I didn't mean to, and I said this a lot. I said, I didn't mean to offend anybody. I was like, I was just excited that they used my song. Went and reposted in real time, unreposted on the live, apologized, and I went about my day.
Right.
Y'all acting like I'm not the same. Quiet on the Creek went viral, and y'all was saying at me Thea house when I came to Breakfast Club. Y'all know that even though that I'm not Dominican descent, that's my culture.
It's understandable that he was excited, but I feel like that's the more honest response. Hey, I was excited that the White House reposted me. It didn't matter who the White House was, whether it was Trump. I was excited. That's to me, that's the more honest response. Him saying, "Oh man, I still associate the White House with Obama. I thought it was Obama." Now that's the cat that I'm not quite buying. Okay, if you was excited, you did it before you really thought about it or thought about the consequences, and now you're taking it back and now you're apologizing. That's one thing. You doing it, all right, because you thought it was about that's absurd, okay? So Saucy Santana will then also respond back to the claims that he's a predator and based on the things he said at the pool party. Okay, now he would give an unrelated example. So it was odd to me because he was asked about the pool party incident and what he said on live, but he used an unrelated example and doesn't really address the root issue, in my opinion. So here's what he had to say in regards to the predator accusations.
Another recent thing that went viral again was the kids thing. Like, the kids want to. I would love for you to clear that up. What
now, mind you,
okay, pull it out. Get the receipts.
So that's how I said people like to clip.
What kids thing?
It's a clip where I said kids want aunties want everybody. And so they clipped it, and I think right now too, I don't want to throw shade on nobody else's situation, but somebody else is in the headline for that little engagement. And I'm like, that just has never been my character. But at the same time, you can't. I ain't gonna beat y'all hoes in the head about something that y'all want to make y'all mind up to believe. And also, I think people forget that even though I live stream, I'm a celebrity, so I answer these questions on lip service.
Okay,
I don't gotta pop up my phone and answer those y'all because y'all feel like you ain't gonna address it. Yeah, when it's time. I'm on a press run right now, baby.
Okay, period.
So I don't want to focus on clips that people have. I want to focus on action.
Okay.
This is a video in real time. You heard the little boy said, "Damn, that's bad."
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Now listen to what I said.
Oh.
This does not help. This is not helping you at all. This is not. Yeah, man, I'm with Buddy, man. I'm with Buddy right here, man. I wasn't even finna pull this shit up. I wasn't even finna pull this shit up. I was not finna pull this shit up. I was not finna pull this shit up, but I'm pulling it up now. I'm pulling it up now. I was not finna pull this shit up. I wasn't. I promise I wasn't. I wasn't finna pull this shit up. I was not finna pull this shit up. I promise I wasn't finna pull this shit up. I don't even know if it's on this channel, but on this page, but I will go back to the other page. Oh, I am on the wrong page. Yeah, I'm on the wrong page.
Keep improving. Don't let anyone let you feel like it's too late to change. Oh, he's always.
I know it.
All right.
If you like to try.
No, go back to the beginning. I don't even gotta miss this.
Okay, we got here one more time. Let me be quiet on the creek. Yeah, you, you're watching. Yeah, you said watch them out. Right.
Those are the YNs outside. Then that's bad.
Mm-hmm.
What you say?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. First of all, watch them out for you too motherfucking young for that. Mm-hmm. When have I ever gave kids teeth, any type of thing? That's action. That's in real time. Mm-hmm. A kid to me, 14, 15, 16, whatever, see me walking outside of public in a dress and you like, oh, that's bad. That's not cool. That's not okay. Listen, you way out of your league, son. Don't play with me. Don't even disrespect me like that. Mm-hmm. Yes. That's how I'm coming. Mm-hmm. I got goddaughters. I got nieces and nephews,
but that situation has nothing to do with the pool situation. I feel like addressing the pool situation and articulating what you meant by that. What was you referencing? What was you saying when you said that? Right? Was it something that happened earlier in the day? Was like a 22-year-old trying to holler at you? Is that why you said it? Because you consider them? But you don't address that. So people are left to think, okay, so you really meant people under 18 did.
Yeah.
Because I think at some point, like his fans were saying that he said Ken instead of kids, but then he just outright confirmed. No, he said what we thought he said, but he's not like that because in the past on camera he has shut down advances from YNs. I don't feel like that was a convincing rebuttal because you didn't address the real issue, right? In my opinion, right? Now I'm not saying he's a full-blown predator. I'm not saying I have evidence of that. I'm just saying this is not a good response to what we saw on camera.
That I'm helping raise.
Mm-hmm. It definitely ain't.
That's watching me. I got nephews that I'm teaching. Hey, me and your dad.
It definitely ain't, bro. It's really a stupid ass response, man. If you think about it, dig your own grave though, man. That shit over with. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Hey. I can't even talk to a bitch. I can't even talk to a bitch if she too friendly with the gay niggas at work. I can't, bro. If this bitch hang with the sisters all day at work, every day, every time I see the bitch, even if she just sitting next to the nigga, it's too, nah, bitch, you too friendly with the sisters, man. I can't fuck with you. Cause it seems like you approve of fuck shit like that. I ain't with, no. I don't give a damn, bro. Hell no. Now, that's a difference between, you feel me, just being cordial or whatever at work, you know what I'm saying? But all that extra friendly shit, once you got down, oh, bitch, you going to get lunch with the gay nigga and all that other shit. I mean, it was some fat shit. It was some fat shit I had at the job. I'm talking about this bitch was on my trail like a motherfucker. And I was finna give it to her. I was finna fuck with her, like, cause I hadn't seen her. She was out at the motherfucking club too. She hadn't seen me, but I was on her friend and I seen her like, oh, I know you. I'm on your friend right now. I had just put my bid in with a friend right quick. Seen that bitch at the job like the next week. She was on my trail, but she was going to lunch with the sissy and shit. I'm like, what the fuck you on? Like, she's putting down. She got these tight ass pants. I'm talking. It's like she was, and then she just stood right in front of me and shit, talk about, oh, your hair is beautiful and shit. I'm talking, stood right in front of me, put that print right in front of my face. I felt like I was being set up because I'm at work. I'm at the office, man. I'm at my job, man. I'm at the office. I feel like, man, I'm being set up, man. Why you just put this print in my face like this? I'm like, shawty, we at our first job. You know that? Like we had our first job. I feel like this would be a trap. Like that shit. The info. I'm like, I'm talking about. I can just reach out and hey, what's up? I'm like, why this bitch just like man, this bitch, what the fuck she on? But I just ain't never even. I ain't even asked the bitch for. I ain't even try to get the bitch number nothing because she was just too cool with a sister at work. I was like, what the fuck? Like, nah, man, I ain't rocking with that. I don't give a fuck. I wouldn't give a damn. Nah, man. Cause I fuck around, have a jit with that bitch, fuck around skeeting that bitch. We fall out. I'm trying, you know what I'm saying? And she don't let me see my jit and shit. And she got my jit around a bunch of sisters. Fuck nah. Fuck no. I be what? Hell no. I'm not gonna lie. That's why I really want me a bitch from like a Jamaican bitch. Like, I ain't gonna lie. I want me a Jamaican bitch. I want me some real island shit. I need me some real shit from that island. No bullshit. I need me some real shit from that island. Cause what the fuck? Alright. We'll be right back after these messages. Going on a 2 hour going on 2 hour 2 hours, so yeah, we'll be right back.
I'm a hustler on a mission, grinding for that spot, a brand new pot to piss in. Trying to school my partners home, they pay attention. Sticking to my vision, on the road to the riches. Every single day, I'm a hustler on a mission, trying to get 100 M's, nigga, I ain't kidding. I'm on a mission, 24/7, 365, until I reach the heavens.
Oh shit, it ain't on the loop.